I'm starting a new series called 0 to 373, where we start a fresh account with 0 achievements and we attempt to get every achievement and kind of put it together in one big series. I'm stealing this idea from Flory, except he's trying to do it in 373 hours, and I'm definitely not going to be trying to do that because I'm not insane. Let me know if you guys enjoy this. Today, we're going to be starting off with one of the most difficult achievements, the royal marriage, and then we're going to jump into some Byzantium gameplay. Though this gameplay is going to be a lot more, what's the word, unplanned. You'll see what I mean. Anyhow, let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy this and consider subscribing if you do. With that said, let's get into the gameplay. Start get a royal marriage. Huge. All right, first achievement's done. Someone say we're already halfway there. I think there's some Byzantium achievements that we could kind of, get rolling. I mean, there's a ton of achievements we can pick up on the way of a Byzantium run, right? Do I remember Byzantium? I feel like Byzantium is like starting RNG kind of, right? Like you want a morale advisor. I mean, this looks like pretty good starting RNG. You got a depth rep guy and a morale guy. You got to get rid of this 4. I'm just trying to remember the Ulfamir. I don't really remember. But delete the fort. That's always the first step, right? I'm debating what strategy I'd want to go with these guys. I kind of hate the Council of Churches, so it'd be kind of nice to not deal with that. Going with no plan is generally the best way, right? Seize land. I'm like, I don't really know what states I want to do here. I think maybe we just go like the Milan admin mana privs and not Diplo for now, and then just like normal privileges. It's like you want to get your guys over here, probably get the free company. That seems reasonable. I can remember like we group up the boats. Make a save on November 12th, so we don't have to like redo estates or something, right? We should ally to the Pope if we can. Salt Milan. Mothball Fort. I think we ally Serbia though. Get that free money. Build a grand army. Massive. Achievement 2 is done. Absolutely massive. We gotta ally the Pope real early. He allied Epirus. Yeah, let's restart. All right, so I'm gonna try that again. Didn't work out for us. I think I usually send him a gift, actually. I think that sounds right. Yeah, let's send him a gift this time. Is my starting leader bad? Oh yeah. And my heir. Nice. Get him in the army. Mothball that fort. What are we, rich? Ally the Pope and then pray. Perfect. My prayer is paid off. All right, so we can go ahead and grab this. Stack on Epirus, Reconquest. Ooh, the Council of Florence, there it is. All right, reject the Union. F the Catholics and their rebels. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I should improve with Serbia, get a real marriage. You need 150 relations to get that free money. I should improve with the Mamluks, maybe. Or I think Muscovy is a good one, too. To improve with Muscovy. I'm going to capture all these boats, right? Give me the boat. Capture all of them. I don't think I actually get any of them, do I? Because I didn't start the battle. I don't know if that's true, but All right, let's annex this guy. I think that's going to be an achievement too, right? Like a huge one too. Yeah, absolutely. We got 2 achievements. Victorious, and that is mine. So we got this mission done. That's good. That gives us claims on this guy. Then we just got to wait for him to go home. Oh yeah, I need access from the Pope. Let's visit his lands. I think that we're supposed to get ready for fighting Naples, right? I just need to dev this twice. Don't worry, I encouraged dev off screen before I did that to save the points. Hey, Patriarch Authority, that's kind of nice. Sometimes you get lucky and get early Patriarch Authority. Let's ask the Serbians for help. We're definitely gonna build a fort. We wouldn't just use that to fight Naples. That's ridiculous. Could build boats if I wanted to do that strategy. Is that the strategy that I like? I don't know. Should I be building boats? Probably, right? We'll see if we get some money from Serbia and then we'll think about it. Serbia, where's my money? Ooh, they gave me like 225. That's better than average. But I guess we could build ships to fight the Ottomans. The block the water strat is always a good one. I could insult Novgorod. Try to get a alliance in Muscovy. Oh, I'd never said a threat to the Ottomans today. We're just fishing for a few alliances, though. I'm sure some of them will pan out. Good ally to Muscovy, though. Ottomans, 100 ducats. Help me out. Yeah, let's go. Naples is late with my scheduled appointment. Yes, that's a grand navy. Build up your navy to your country's force limit. I'm a known naval enjoyer. I knew it. That's how long Naples is freaking clouding here. Long enough for me to build an entire navy. Naples, it's the Renaissance. Can you hurry up? Finally, Naples goes free. Oh, but I need Mil 4 now. If he doesn't get any allies, we're fine, but he probably is going to get allies by the time I get Mil 4. But yeah, we can try. Get the Palace Guide. Should get a Mill Advisor, pretend like that matters. 511 days. All right, the play is wait a month tick. And get combined arms, the biggest achievement in the game. Have both an Admiral and a General with the trait. Absolutely massive. Then we'll go over here, and we'll trade places. Bro, this isn't the way. Alta for that. Try that again, but this time with more of a skill. It's better if he has no allies, though, for sure. Yeah, normally at this point you would be like full war score, but because Ferrari is a thing, I'm not. I forget what you're supposed to take in this war. I want to say it's like something like this. It's whatever you need to get the mission done. Usually I get more money, but Ferrari's ruining my life. Oh, huge. All right, he'll give me the money. We're saved. We got that done. Gain Admiral with some tradition. All right, so I need to repair the army. What do they want from me? Oh, yeah, I have to upgrade the advisor. All right, army repaired. Can I get out of debt? No, but I can pretend to get out of debt. Yeah, we're out of debt. Sweet. I definitely need boats if I want to fight the Ottomans. I mean, I probably want to deal with the Ottomans. It's just like, if I want to be lazy, I could go attack Tunis. Man, look how strong I am. I'm such a cool person. Wouldn't you want to be friends with a cool person? So I think we're going to get rid of the Palace Guard, or, maybe the Hajduks. I mean, we're not going to fight the Ottomans right now, I don't think, right? Yeah, let's just get rid of everything except those. But I think we're going to take more loans now that we repaid those loans. So if I want to cheese the Ottomans, I need galleys, right? Can I get a flagship? No, but I can want to get a flagship. I was supposed to make these guys upset or something, and I forgot to do that. It doesn't have to be min-max, right? Who cares? Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just waiting for the right moment to attack the Ottomans, right? Is there anything else I want to do in the meantime? I mean, maybe ally to the Mamluks if he likes me, but he doesn't seem to like me. He doesn't think I'm a good person. I want to seize land, but I'm going to cry if the rebels go over here, right? Break down in tears. Yes, they didn't do it for once. I think they are programmed to grief you as hard as possible, but it must have been a glitch there. Oh yeah, this event here. I'm taking the money, Desperate times, desperate measures. We'll lower autonomy. Because then when they revolt, we'll get the recent rebel thing anyways, right? Of course. Of course they show up in Constantinople. Why wouldn't they? I mean, I think that's actually how it works. It has highest dev. We'll fix it. It's fine. This guy's fighting the Timurids. What an idiot. Come on, Mamluks. It's our moment. Think about it. Think of the children. What if I get the Dip Rep advisor and then send an insult to the Ottomans? Listen, I'll make an exception on the royal marriage, okay? Oh, wait, he'll ally me. Okay, cool. Didn't I get a new admiral? Ooh, he's freaking Giga Chad, right? All right, we win these. It's in the prophecy. All right, let's just go ahead and call in Serbia, promised land of the Mamluks. Make the war goal Gallipoli. I don't know if our navy's good enough, but I don't know that it's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Now, normally I could send the barrage assault, but I value my men's lives. I wouldn't want to make them do that. Every one of them I value, of course. Oh, we got a 7% siege. Do we win these? Oh yeah, we're crushing. We're crushing his navy. Wow. Going over the water. We're getting ambitious, We all know you're still in Persia, Ottomans. You fell for the trap. Oh no. I could bird that. All right, well, I got my men killed and then didn't bird in time. The good news is that I'll have to pay less for maintenance. Mill 5, absolutely massive. New units. Was he Mill 5? Oh, oops. Maybe that explains why we got murdered. Looming catastrophe. Do I want the morale? No, give me the step. Mamluks, I feel like you're not putting in the right amount of effort here, We don't need these guys. No more. I want to cross the water, though, for the glory. Mamluks, you gotta do something more than you're doing. Stop sieging Dawasir, okay? You gotta stop that. I don't need your entire army committed to sieging Dawasir. I don't know where you are. But if we're gonna get the glory of crossing the water, we're gonna need you. Serbia wants the glory too. Couldn't respect that. The glory! Let's get it. Guys, maybe allow attach. Listen, we're gonna get murdered. We're probably gonna get murdered either way, but we should die together so it's more convenient for the Ottomans to bury the bodies. We could get Ramazan to leave. I just mostly want them to stop sieging it. You really give it to the Mamluks guy? Serbia? You're dead to me. We hate Serbia. He's a traitor. I didn't declare reconquest. You hate to see that. I thought I declared reconquest, to be honest here, but, that would be unfair of me to be that min-max, right? What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, so definitely a skill issue there. I thought I declared, well, no, I actually didn't think I declared reconquest. I was hopeful that I did. Sometimes you just click the top one because it's shinier. I'm sure that I'm not the only person who've done that. My leader said, that's good. 524. We also can reform the Pronaya system. I don't know if I'm going to give land to the Mamluks or if I'm just going to betray him now. I haven't decided. So I think what we'll do is take the war goal and then we'll save the reconquest for later. I think that's just going to have to be what it is. Of course, Mamluks will break lines for this. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're watching this and thinking that it's a good idea. Just know that this isn't what I would normally do. You know what? I bet I could have set up some reconquest if I was had a brain. I could alter for it actually. We could try to use the brain. All right, so using the brain this time. We can release this pretty nice subject here, a retina. I think that's like a piece of your eye, right? Like the retina. All right, so we're gonna do this piece still very similar, except we're just taking this so we can release a certain subject. But we're gonna make him a pronar. All right, so the Mamluks aren't gonna love me anymore. But that's not my problem. Dude, they're already disloyal. Why? I'm a good person. Don't be disloyal. But for real, don't be disloyal. It's annoying. I don't like it. I want to give them all the land, but if they're gonna be disloyal, I don't know what to do about that. Just give them everything, Here you go. Don't you like overextension, guys? Yeah, they love that. All right, so these guys are mad, and I need to convince them that they're not mad. See, that's the fundamental problem. Yeah, so we just gave away all that land there, and I guess people are coalescing me for some reason. I took one province that was my core back. That's it, and they're out here panicking. Right? Listen, we're not paying for both these forts. We're not made of money. Come on now. In perfect world, I would have actually been able to reverse the downfall. You see, there's a special CB that's behind the conquest ones called Reconquest, but they hide it intentionally so that you don't click it first, right? So I think that's I'm gonna literally write Johan after this. But yeah, I should be able to inherit this guy, of course, later on. whenever his leader does. Serbia, why don't you give me the gold? Yeah, how about that? I'll make sure it gets taken care of that way. Why do we lose so much money? Is it the forts? Not really, it's the interest. Oh, I got roads and I'm paying for the fort? Are you kidding me, man? I don't want that. No wonder I'm almost bankrupt. Maybe we should befriend Austria or something. I don't know. I don't have a plan necessarily. We're going to figure out what the plan is. Yeah, that is the plan. Guys, how are we going to deal with that? That's going to cost a lot of loans. No, I don't want any more loans. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to have 1% loans, right? Because I'm like cursed or something like that. The Ottomans want access. Not a chance. You didn't even give me my cores back. Oh, no, wait. They can't do this. They can do this. I hate it. Whoa, you see that bird? All right, so there was like a giant bird I had to deal with, and yeah, but we're back. Hey, yeah, I'll pick this thing that I'll never do. I gotta deal with this guy's rebels a bit because he's just not very good at dealing with rebels personally. Like, no offense to him or anything. Do I have too many boats? Yeah, I do have too many boats, but I like the boats that I have. I mean, I'm American. We pay for things we can't afford all the time. My goal is that we can afford advisors by the 1800s. Oh, we can ally Austria, I guess. We can even get married. I kind of want to visit the Pope, like just for a visit, but we'll do that later. I wonder if I should get the improve relations, dude. I definitely should. Like, regardless of if I'm going to double it up, I should. I don't know why I don't have it. Also, I should look at an improve relations advisor and then realize I can't afford it. Oh, you want to be friends, France? I heard. Well, I allied to Austria, but you can forgive me for that, right? I could ally to France, but then do I want to be allied to France or Austria? Maybe if we get royal married, he'll forgive me for allying to Austria. He's not the forgiving type, actually. All right, I'm going to employ this power play where I dissolve the alliance, but then we like talk things over and we figure it out. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep. We it was just like an argument we got into, me and the wife, but we figured it out. We didn't figure it out. Wait, France, I'll insult Castile for you. It's romantic, I promise. See, she loved that. Are these rebels going to spawn in Constantinople? Just spawn in Italy. I don't ask for much, but I'm going to ask this time. Please spawn in Italy. But yeah, we'll just go to war with Naples here. I guess I have a navy about like, do we really want to pay for that? Probably not. I don't think it's worth paying for to get the blockade. Hopefully he has like a little bit of money. What he does have though is the trade center that's kind of nice. You guys stay here. I got some rebels to deal with. How these guys hold the line. Hopefully no one notices and comes out of the fort, They're not going to see that 14,000 men are leaving. They didn't even notice. I even make it in time, do I? No. Oh, I do. I'm insane. Uh-oh. No, I'm coming back. Don't do it. No. Tragic. That siege was nearly done, too. Somebody told. God damn it. I don't need to be allied to Muscovy, actually. I'm okay with that. He doesn't do anything anyways. He's already in so much debt that he'll never help me. Here, I don't really know what ideas I'm going to go. Probably just like pretty standard, right? Espionage, probably. Probably. I think espionage is just a solid choice in Europe. Only I wish I would have like had enough points that I could have got, say, propaganda before I took this land. I don't even know what achievements we're really going for with Byzantium, or like what you need to do. But I'll figure that out. Figure I should deal with these rebels first, and then we can go deal with Florence. I guess if I just wanted to wait, he will unconditional surrender in 5 years. It kind of would be nice to have state propaganda. I really wish I could, but yeah, waiting that long is probably not going to happen. Although maybe I could, because if I don't go to Florence, maybe he doesn't unconditional and there's no call for peace. Wonder how close I am to this. Not at all. Yeah, okay. Because I'm just thinking that the extra AE impact would be nice because that's kind of expensive. I don't love our heir, but I don't really disinherit either. Like, I'd rather not lose 50 for siege and have a bad leader, I guess. Pick up espionage, though, or, we're going through that. I guess we would go for this battle. But yeah, I kind of just let that guy, do his thing. We sack wiped him. How did he get to me and I can't get to him? They all died and then they canceled my access after that. Where I can't take anything from Florence because we didn't co-belligerate, I might be able to get some money or something of that nature. Sure, have 5,000 of my men. I don't know what you're going to do with them. Maybe it's like Aztec style, like sacrifices, whatever makes you happy. I don't really care. That's a power play, Naples. I can respect that. Calls out the rebels. Cruelty of missionaries. I hate that event. Yeah, Florence gives me money, war reps, trade power. Actually, really good. Pretty happy about that. Why didn't I make him break alliance with France, though? All right, so I just bird that because I wanted him to break alliance with France and stuff. We'll have to redo the sieges here. Maybe that's a good thing, though, because I could solid out, and then he won't unconditional surrender. I'd rather take less AE, I guess. But anyways, I just wanted him to annul treaties with France and Milan. Or sorry, Savoy. Max money, trade power, war reps. That's a lot of money for me. So let's just end that war. I could get the AE impact doubled, but I don't know if I want to. Should I? All right, so we're just going to full annex and money from Naples. Before we do, we can just grab this mission to double the impact of the icon. It also gives us double improve relations for a bit. And we got quite a bit of money from that war. I'm not going to waste it on this institution. I'm strong. I don't have to click the shiny button. As much as I want the institution, I would rather be in less debt. I'm still in quite a bit of debt, though. Our truce with the Ottomans must be soon, right? 3 years, yeah. So we'll probably just hang out until we do that war. Can turn off our maintenance for a little bit. We're making huge money. Let's go. We need to pay for that fort. Give me a minute. In EU5, you can't do stuff like this. The game will not resume unless you click an event. They're on to us, is what I'm telling you. I'm gonna pay for my army before we go into that battle there. Maybe I recruit like one more guy too. Because you have 15 versus 16, that's closer. Ooh, that pretender is really good. I don't know if it's worth like letting my nation get siege for it, but it's tempting. I have a 3-4-2, and I could have a 4-6-5. I think we got to send in some sacrifices here. We'll send in these horses that we shouldn't be paying for. Wait a minute. I want a sortie. Oh, wait, I could do it anyways. I don't have to kill my troops for no reason. I'll just not kill my troops. But you know what? My troops might need to evacuate. Yeah, it might be time to get on the boats, guys. It might be time to leave. Yeah, we just sorted it out so that the siege could happen faster. Because the pretender actually is way better than my current leader. You know, instead of going to my land, I should go to my subjects' land because the pretenders aren't going to go there. I need to fight the Ottomans too in just a second. Yeah, okay, end of the year, I guess. But these pretenders are pretty solid, but unfortunately, it's going to take 24 months to get demands. It's not ideal to let pretenders win, right? It's painful. I forgot to annex Athens, honestly. I should do that. So I'm going to let the pretenders do their thing because that leader is really good and would really propel my nation forward. But hey, we could do this weird thing. I like picking the unique reforms whenever you can, even if they're not the best. It's kind of fun when you're playing a nation that you don't always play. You guys watching are like, but I always play Byzantium. Why are you trying to take my province? That's annoying. He's already disloyal. I guess he can have it. I need him to be loyal and then die. We lost one of our provinces, right? What nothing we could do. Hey, we can finally annex Byzantium. I'm Byzantium. But that's fine. We have the integration policy. Yeah, okay. So we can annex these guys. Huge. No, don't bother repaying it. You'll just need another loan anyways. We got some drilled troops that were over our force limit. We can't afford them, but future me can afford them, so that's cool. Oh, I got achievement. Massive. We diplo annex the vassal. Take notes, guys. That's how you do it. No, I should have been there. Come on, 5 speed. Don't do this. Now I got years of separatism because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, if I wasn't speed 5ing there, I probably should have been able to stop that. This leader is insanely good though. 4-6-5. But they're probably old. They're 19? I love this. I got new pretenders to deal with, and that's awkward, right? Rhodes? They can't do this. But we want to keep this ruler. He's Giga Chad. I gotta get to Rhodes before the event happens. Let me get both my guys there. Like, let's talk it over, rebels. We don't want to jump to any conclusions, right? Oh, yes, we made it to Rhodes. Huge. What do you want from me? France, we're married. It's fine. These guys are panicking. Yeah, it's women, right? Like, it's really hard to keep them happy. All right, so if I can figure out how boats work, I'm going to get my troops over there. But apparently, they don't like listening to me. Guys, your boats, just listen. Why? Just listen. What's wrong? All right, we'll just have to manually use the boats. I don't know. Sometimes the autos transport gets like bored and it doesn't want to work anymore. And it's like, I don't really know how to solve that problem. Don't worry, this happens in EU5 too, I can confirm. So we're still with some pretenders, and we're going to go hit up the Ottomans. And this time we're going to reconquest. We got mill 7, we could get cannons, but we probably can't afford them, right? I really need the institution. I'm actually wasting a ton of points. I'm not going to do it. I'll just take loans. We can, we pay those off later, don't worry. What mission did I complete? The go into more debt than I could afford? No, we didn't get that one, unfortunately. 75% off advisor is pretty nice, but can we even afford that? We'll afford it. What's another loan, right? Well, like reconquest, we're going to be rich after this, right? I need my fleet on probably though. So yeah, this is going to be expensive. I mean, we're not like close to bankruptcy, right? We're more than halfway there, but that's not close technically, right? We're going to reconquest this time with the Ottomans instead of just clicking the top option. We'll make the war goal his capital, call in Austria. I didn't set province of interest, did I? I never do. So we had to go back a few months because I didn't set promise of interest and didn't co-belligerate and, stuff like that. So we get to do this again. That's huge. So let's just go ahead and declare this reconquest war. We set promises of interest. We can co-belligerate Ramazan. We'll call in Austria and obviously make it reconquest. Wow, that air is so good. That's super lucky. So we're going to take our cores back, but then I want to cause the defection. We could do that just by getting those two, and then maybe returning the other cores would be great as well. Because, of course, we need the cores returned to him before he gets annexed. Oh, yeah, the war score is looking perfect. Their defense tactic is questionable. They walked around the universe. I wish I could get money from the Ottomans, but I kind of, I want other things in life. Life's more about than just money, guys. I'll give my subject this province here. I don't mind. I didn't realize we don't get our CCR until we're further along. All right, so this is the piece that we're going to go with. Look to cause the defection here, get my cores back, and then just return most of the land back to our subject. Our subject is going to be annexed soon. Eventually, this guy will die, and I should inherit him. And then maybe we can release Carmen as another reconquest for the future. Get a mission here, though. Reverse the downfall. We can keep doing espionage. I want to get the CCR eventually. We consider the same 7 provinces of vital interest. Just miscommunication, of course, Austria. I don't consider anything of interest. Alrighty, so let's get a rival. Got to reach our quota, right? Oh no, they put rebels on an island. My greatest weakness. Ooh, our cause is just. We'd love to see it. What's our AE now? Negative 64% for this a moment. I think we have the double buff right now though, so we won't have that for long. Yeah, if we had the age ability, we could be like 75. Ooh, is this the bait or do I have to click it? I think I have to have it, right? This is usually a bait. What if it's a 6666 general? It could be him. I mean, I'll take the 4 siege. I don't hate it. I mean, it's not great, but the 4 siege is actually a kind of a win. I think we should get some cannons, maybe. I don't know. My economy doesn't want cannons, but my military does. Who do you listen to in those scenarios? The economists or the generals? I think you have to listen to the generals, right? It's just the right thing to do. I think 3 cannons will work though, so we can barrage. Oh no, I have rebels? No, I want to go to war with Venice. Why do I have rebels? No, not like this. That's the worst case scenario. We're going to Rhodes. Wait, is my good general on the boat? It's crazy that like you can manually move the troops, but the auto move isn't smart enough to put 2 stacks of guys on the same boats. Why? If you do it manually, you could just attach both, but if you hit automatic, it will just won't. Yeah, I think Venice has a lot of value for me. However, I'm going to call Austria into this war. Austria does want a lot of the land, though, and so it's going to be a bit of a base race. That's how it goes sometimes, right? I'll save you. I won't save you. I'll get killed with you. See, I did the one thing you're never supposed to do, and you're never supposed to reinforce a naval battle. We captured a flagship, and we're a trophy hunter. Let's go. Achievement unlocked. And they said I wasn't supposed to support people navally. But yeah, I definitely just want the trade centers here if I can get those. I want to improve with my allies. They've been really hard to hold on to, but I'm doing my best. Trying to do my best to hold on to those alliances. France will be useful for fighting Austria. That's really why I want France. And I'm just using Austria in the short term. But definitely I'd rather keep France than Austria if I had to choose. You guys should run. Yeah, you should run. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have ran straight to his capital. I just got excited, right? Like, you can't blame me for that. What happened to the fort here? Why is there no fort here? Did I delete it? I didn't delete it. I swear I didn't. Maybe Naples deleted it. I really would like a fort there so I could retreat, but I'm like, I'm going to get cooked now. I know what to do. We need to leave. Evacuate. Evacuate quickly. We are just evacuating here. It's all good. We should have had a fort here, and I didn't delete it. I'm just saying, I did not delete it. I feel like you guys are accusing me of deleting it, but I didn't, okay? We're kind of just relying on getting carried here, but he went after me first because AI targets the player. But I would like the trade centers. That's really what we're after. Unfortunately, there's some good distractions that Venice has in this war that are occupying Austria's time. I want to get to this island before they do. Oh, wait, I was kidding. I was joking. Relax, Venice. What I meant is that I'm gonna go sail over here, guys. You should run. Yeah, I'm just advancing in a different direction here as well. My navy's better. Let's go. Yeah, I want to get rebels full Bulgaria eventually, but that's soon. I think I'm capped on mill. I could get some professionalism, or I could dev. Do I have dev missions? I feel like I do have dev missions. And yeah, I think it would be good to dev my capital up to 30 anyways for that age ability. Then we can get the A impact maybe. That would be useful. We're trying to do the best we can, but we're here to get carried. I want to get to his capital though, because I mean the reality is that I can only really steal things, right? I'm trying to be a thief and not die the best I can, but it's a tricky balance. And Austria is mostly just fighting other people in the war that need to leave. I don't know why this sounds funny to me, but it'll mess Austria's authority up if someone's orthodox in the HRE. So I'm going to do it. The only thing we could worry about in this war is if Austria will quit. But he's not a quitter. We could be really winning, guys, if you would just kill Venice, right? Like, you could really be killing Venice right now. Can I sneak to his capital right now? We could certainly try. Bankruptcy looming? What? Oh, because all of Naples is occupied. Oh, no, it's because we just inherited this guy. Okay. I was like, what's happening? I was like, I was out of nowhere. Blockader. Blockade at least 10 ports of one enemy. Huge. You have to debt stack Austria. Do I need to teach you everything? Bankruptcy is looming. It's awkward. Will reducing inflation help with bankruptcy? I don't think so. We just need to like exploit a little bit, right? Just not in Constantinople. A little bit of exploiting never hurt. There we go. The refinance. We still can't take burger loans because we're not good enough. Can't I fix that by now? What do they want from me? Oh, okay, all right. I have to make money from trade. The most impossible feat. We're just refinancing though. Yeah, we have 9 loans now. We're good. Our loan's just recalculated once we inherited all that land over here. Augsburg, don't you want to go home? I'm going to force these people's religion to mess with Austria. I'm going to try to get to his capital here. I'm just trying to steal the trade centers. I mean, I could dream about getting this, but I doubt it. But I definitely could get, yeah, I think we can get the capital. That's the most important part. I just want to see if I can sneak this. It's unlikely, but I'm just like trying to sneak a few things here in this war. I guess I don't need trade ships, although someday having trade ships will be nice, I'm not going to lie. But I guess we'll get rid of the trade ships for now. I really like the idea of having trade ships later, though. Just, I can't really afford it now. Oh no, Ottomans are going to kill Serbia? I wanted to kill Serbia. That's so sad. That's 54 war score. They're not slashing prices these days. But yeah, I didn't get Ferrara and I'm sad because I wanted it. Oh wait, I wouldn't have been able to get it anyways. Forced religion. Let's go. We're actually screwing his authority pretty bad. Heretic princes in 1486. Oh, interesting. Independence over here. I could get a claim on this guy. I should do that. As soon as we are able to like TC a bunch of the stuff, that's kind of what this war is about, is see if we can get rich. It's a get rich quick scheme. It's like a pyramid scheme. And Austria's fallen for it. Yeah, I can get what I want in this war. I have pretty good A impact right now. I think we still have the double buff, maybe. Yeah, we have 70%. That's actually so good because we have just causes as well, the good bit of RNG, and we get the double buff. If only I had enough to get that, I could have 80, which is nuts. We have to have a trader advisor level 2. Sure, I can do that. We can end Latin favoritism. Although it will hurt us in the short term, which kind of sucks because it's going to ruin our trade efficiency for like a billion years. But that gets rid of our privilege. Now we can give the Diplo privilege that we were meant to give way earlier. We'll end the war here. Just targeting the trade centers. There is basically 3 here that I can take, and that's perfect war score. So pretty big value for me there. I'm just going to TC it all. Why did I take this? I have no idea. I should bird that. I didn't mean to take that. We're going to end the war. We're just targeting the trade. We had to make this deal again. We're actually going to pick Ferrara this time, though. He didn't finish the siege of Ferrara, so I can steal it from him before he can steal it from me. We'd love to see it. So we managed to get basically these 3 bits of trade here, and then we just got the trade here as well. We can't TC over there, of course, because that's where our capital is, but we can TC over here. And I imagine that that should be a merchant. I guess not. No, it's close. 49.8%. Are you kidding me? Oh, they have like 20,000 guys, but I have too many horses. Do I pay for this fort? I don't think so. That's 1 more gold a month that I could be making. Look, I got to save these rebels for a bit later because right now a defection wouldn't work because there's a war going on. So we'll just harsh treat that. But yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of value in trade. I just really want that extra merchant. It's so close. Is it worth a loan? I think it could be. I think that's fine. Okay, so that should give us an extra merchant. Oh, I'm not collecting in Venice. I was going to say, I feel like I should be making more money than that. But I am making more money than that now. I could move my main trade node to Venice so I don't lose so much percent, but we'll get there later. If you move your main trade city to like does it matter what province it's in? I've always wondered that. Like, if I just moved it down to like Salento, would that be any different than it being in the capital? It would make sense to move it here, but if it's in the same node, I don't really think it's different. And then we could collect from Constantinople instead. Someday I'd like to be able to just transfer all the way to Venice, but because we don't own much of Ragusa, I think that's bad. Maybe I build a flagship, just do trade power per ship and fleet, and move speed. So I was thinking, if I do that, then I could actually get some trade power going here, because if I have good trade power in Ragusa, I think it's actually make a lot of money. For now, though, you can see it's bad if I do that. I should just be collecting in Constantinople for now. But if I'm able to get some trade going there, that would be great. Maybe I could afford level 1 visors now, though. We can get admin 7. Probably pick up the required idea group of admin, right? I'm going to have to accept this call to arms, something I could do. But I guess I should look at the truce timer of this war, 1496. So that's a couple years out, and then we can do that. I could get the A impact for the age. I should have level 1 advisors, probably. I think it's doable. Hey, but we won. We did the most common achievement that we didn't have. Brothers in Arms. Like, win as a secondary target in a war or something. Brothers in Arms. Win a war as a secondary participant. So we'll call in Austria to help us with Sardinia. We just want Venice to wipe peace, though. A quick little war. All right, we got gentle persuasion. Having a siege specialist general win a siege in a province with a fort. Wow. Do you guys ever notice these leader traits? I never look at these. I mean, France is going to be an issue, but that's like future me's issue, right? The problem is when future you becomes a you. Ooh, nice. 102 ducats from France. That's like half of a loan. Wait, I could take burger loans now, right? No, but we're close. We're almost able to take burger loans. I didn't have my boats turned on. No. Actually, it's a blessing in disguise, because now I can justify making my entire fleet into a trade fleet. We are going to get our CCR here. I just want Venice to wipe peace. I don't really care otherwise. I'm going to call in France. Let's do it. Yeah, get them in here. I have tons of favors. I don't really care. Venice wipe peace. Perfect. Reset that truce. And then we got to get to this island. I think what we're going to do is sell titles so that I can get rid of this thing. Beautiful. Now I can get burger loans, I think. But yeah, what I'm thinking, though, is that I could be greedy and build a trade fleet now. That's what we're thinking. Because our navy got killed, so why not rebuild it as a trade fleet? Like, who needs this violence business, right? Ooh, trade efficiency. The greed is in. We have to fire this guy so we can get a level 1 trade efficiency advisor, right? I also need to get codified diplotech so I can get trade efficiency for being ahead in time. But that's dangerous. I think the greed is getting to me. I'm usually not someone who cares about trade. Let's go ahead and just annex these guys, sure. I don't really want the land that much, but I'm here. And so it's like it would be rude of me not to take it. So we're just readjusting our navy a little bit. But I'm thinking if I protect trade here, I can actually transfer trade here, potentially. That's what we're thinking might work. Although we still don't have enough trade power. I need more. I mean, the answer to that is that I need to kill these people that are taking my trade, right? But I think that would be great. If I had the trade here and the trade, like more trade power in both these nodes, and then we control Venice as our main, we're going to be making some good money. Oh, you know what? There's a privilege with light ships that I need. So I should have granted earlier. It makes them cheaper or something, right? Or I don't know. Sounds like something that's real. Private trade fleets. And also, if I give the economic freedom out, I think that's pretty good. But yeah, so we're making a little bit of money now from trade, which is helpful. That's definitely gonna get us into a nice spot. But we are a little bit greedy at this point, right? And that's you hate to see that. Like I want all of these trade nodes. I feel like they belong to me. You actually get a lot of Navy tradition though if you're just a little bit over the limit with your ships. Can be very, very helpful. So I might even build some more trade ships. I think I'd be fine. I'm referring to the naval tradition. You can get it to go up quite a bit if you can protect trade. So I might even, just build a couple extra. I do want to be able to transport still, though. I'm not trying to go like super, super over my limit, just like a little bit. But our truce with the Ottomans is expired. This looks like an ideal scenario. I can call in France and Austria to help me kill the Papal States, the Ottomans, and Ragusa. Although Ragusa might be lost to Venice at this point. Although Ulm might defeat us. I don't know. It's kind of scary. I shouldn't have declared this war straight away, probably. It could have been smart for me to like recruit another stack of guys over here first. Kind of just jump the gun a little bit. It should be fine. It's just it's bad for like prosperity a bit, right? I guess we're done with espionage though. Ooh, we get an extra number of prenars. That's so random. I didn't even know that. I don't even think that's irrelevant, but it's funny. Oh, my flagship was captured? Oh no, we bird that. Those trade ships are too valuable. All right, so I had to bird. I mean, they still killed a couple of my ships, but it's fine. What you need to select that I didn't is that I need to obviously go to port during war. Can I protect trade while we're still in port? I think so. Yeah, I'm just going to fully annex the Pope. It shouldn't be a big deal. Nobody seems to care. They think I'm paying for forts. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to TC this. Ooh, I bet if I upgraded both of these to level 2, I could actually get another merchant too. Rome reclaimed, huge. Let's get another 20,000 guys. 20,000 peacekeepers. Yeah, let's just go to war here. And to claim with this guy as well. He's an HRE though. Oh, I won't be able to go to war with him actually. You hate to see it. I guess he gets to live this time. Nothing I can do. All right, so I'm just going to go to war with Serbia here. I'll co-belligerate Bosnia. I mean, I don't really care to. It's just like I'm here. You know what I mean? Oh no, the rebels are in Rome. I deleted the fort because I had to. So let's just wipe peace. Well, actually, do we need him to annul with anybody? I'm just gonna wipe peace if I don't actually care. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this province here. I'm thinking though, if we can subjugate Serbia, then maybe I can request that they return land to me. I guess I have to unsiege my stuff. I wasn't paying attention, to be fair. But apparently he thinks he's winning. Just wipe peace, silly. Actually, we'll get war ups. I don't care that you have my land occupied. I could care less. That's not even the good land. He thinks he's winning though, so I have to like put him down, I guess. Where's Bosnia's troops? I don't know why he's not quitting. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to vassalize both these guys here. I can give the policy out as well. Strong duchies. And I need to end these other wars now. I was trying to greed and see if I could make this guy return land to my subject, which I can. Oh, I didn't realize everything's occupied by Austria. Yikes. Austria's a greedy bastard. I mean, it's not ideal that Austria's griefing me. But what I'm going to do is have Ottomans return land to my subject, and then I'm going to make him release Albania. That way I can actually cause the defection properly now. So let's grab Ragusa, end that war. We're all good. And I should be able to cause the defection now. That's what I want anyways. That's going to do it for part 1. Again, let me know if you guys enjoy this, and I will continue it. If not, we'll probably scrap it and move on to something else. However, thanks for watching, and have a good one.